So this movie review is going to be about the upcoming movie Hellboy, which is a reboot. And for this particular one, I read through 91 comments, and what I got here is 23% of people lean like, um, 24% lean don't like, and 52% were neutral or in the middle. I couldn't decipher really which way they're going, one way or the other. And if you drop this neutral, 48% are lean liking this trailer, 50 and 51% are leaning not liking this trailer. And to be fair, and I say this each time, um, those reviews a week from now could go one way or the other. That's just based on what's being said at the time I watched this trailer and read underneath and see what the comments were saying. Um, so I guess to get into what people are saying here, I'll start off with the lean don't like, since that has a slight edge over the lean like. And so what the main thing that's being said is people really want Ron Perlman. He was the original Hellboy from the 2004 series that had two movies in it. And I didn't know, but I was really wondering why they didn't have Ron in it. So I actually spent a little bit of time Googling it, trying to find why Ron wasn't in this particular movie, reprising his role. And I honestly couldn't find. There's maybe some speculation, but I didn't want to. I don't really want to comment on speculation. But I couldn't find an official reason as why he wasn't in this movie. I know they want to reboot it, so maybe they just want to just go a different direction. But I couldn't find a specific reason as to why. So I'm actually interested if anybody out there knows exactly why. I'm kind of interested to hear why they went that route. But that was the main thing that was being said about this particular movie was they actually, I should say, it's overwhelming. People were really saying in the lean don't like category, they kind of want Ron back. So, and another comment that's being made about this is along those same lines, and that's obviously Ron has a distinct voice, and so when people are catching the difference, people are used to the old Hellboy, and they can tell a difference in the voice. So that's another thing that's being popped up in the lean don't like category. Another thing that's being popped up is people are calling this maybe a CGI fest. People are feeling this is I know a lot of movies seem to be going that way, but people can really feel like the CGI is in this. So people are commenting a lot about that they feel a lot of CGI is in this, and or people kind of feel the makeup is poor. And so specifically, and I think this is what people are talking about, is specifically, I missed it. This part right around here with Hellboy right there. They kind of, at least this is what I think they're talking about. It kind of feels like when I watch it, he looks a little, his makeup maybe, or whatever you want to call it, might look a little stiff. So I don't know if that's specifically what people are saying, but that's kind of, when I saw the comment and was looking at it, that's what I was kind of thinking maybe people were going at. So, but people are commenting about the CGI and the makeup in general. Another in the lean don't like category that people are talking about is just reboots in general. So that's probably really not so much a knock on this particular movie, but there does seem to be a lot of reboots lately, and this one obviously falls in that category too. So just reboots in general. One other thing other people are talking about is that for this particular trailer, a lot of people are thinking that too much is being given up. A lot of things are being shown, and people are feeling like they've already watched the movie just based on watching the trailer. So those are pretty much what people are talking about in the lean don't like section. In the lean like, people that are positive about this particular movie, what people are saying is, and actually it's probably, this was probably actually lower when the first trailer came out, is people are saying from the first trailer to the second trailer, they've kind of changed their attitude. They've really decided they like this movie and they're interested in seeing it, as opposed to when they watched the first trailer, they're pretty skeptical. And so that actually bodes well for the people that made Hellboy here, that people are starting to come around after watching the second trailer as opposed to the first trailer. And in general, also people are saying they're just pumped. They just kind of seem like they like this. They seem to say stuff about liking the monsters, which is kind of funny. I guess one person says they don't like the CGI, and then another person says they kind of like the monsters, like you see right there. So I guess one way, one the other. So everything's in the eye of the beholder, I guess you could say. And then finally, in the lean like category, people are talking about the R rating. This movie is going to be R rated, and people are just saying, and at least one specific one that I can think of are saying in general, they like that. Well, I don't know if everybody likes that or not, but one specific person was saying, the action, the gore, maybe some swearing. Which, if you watch a trailer, you hear swearing in this one as well. But people, that's what people are saying as far as that goes. In the neutral category, which is, like I said, that's what dominated here at 52%, the comments, where I couldn't quite get a handle of people leaning like in this movie or going away from it. That really dominated. And one of the first one off the top when in this particular category was at the beginning of it. There's a Nazi that's wearing some pretty funny glasses. There he is, right there. And people are just commenting on these Nazi 3D glasses that they look kind of funny. So, and I get it. And when I watched the trailer, I thought the same thing. Another comment's being made in the neutral category is Hellboy at the end of the trailer talks about being a Capricorn. So a lot of people are just making comments in general about Capricorn. Obviously, people are commenting about the music, the smoke on the water going throughout this trailer. So people are making comments about that. That was pretty neutral. So in general, it's really neck and neck on whether people are liking this movie or not. And I'll actually, even though I have a number of 24 here as opposed to 23, I'm actually going to give it a little slight edge to the lean like. Just because when I was prepping for this particular video, I actually lost my notes. So I had to go read through the comments again just to get a little bit to talk about. And when I was reading through again, it seemed like there was more going into this lean like category as opposed to in the first time I was prepping. So I'm going to actually give this, people are actually leaning more like than oppose it. But again, just as I said up here, it could go one way or the other. You never know. 1 week's going to be one way and 1 week might be another. So just again, just in that little bit of time, it seemed like it might have changed a little bit. So, and wrap this up a little bit, I guess, on my take, and I didn't really see anything about this in particular. But I did see a couple people talking about Thanos in this trailer, which is kind of funny, and I don't know if they're going at this or not, but just something that I saw that nobody else really talked about was right here. I don't know. I guess I like watching Marvel movies. And right here just kind of reminds me of Thanos snapping his finger, where everybody's kind of fading away there, kind of Thanos-esque. So just something I noticed that I thought was, kind of something that's already been treaded upon. So, but I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess you could say that about a lot of movies. There's the old saying that you can only there's only so many stories and they're just told a whole bunch of different ways. So, it's going to happen, I guess, with every movie eventually. So, but anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed this. I had fun reviewing this particular movie. I always liked the old Hellboys, and so I'm kind of anxious to see how this particular movie goes. So I hope everybody enjoyed the trailer, and you guys all have a good day. All right, bye.